Welcome to the 2024 Pop-A-Shot National Championship, powered by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Part of today's ESPN8 The Ocho, presented by Sonic. Huge day of hoops here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, the Pop-A-Shot National Championship. Some of the best shooters in the country all come together. We're playing for a title, we're playing for a prize, and a great chance to ball it up. Great crowd on hand, an opportunity to win a national title. Welcome into the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center with the owner of Pop-A-Shot, Tony Stucker. I'm Evan Budjerovich. New sport, new opportunity here on the Ocho. What does this day mean for Pop-A-Shot?
It means a lot for Pop-A-Shot. Pop-A-Shot's the original arcade basketball game. It's been around since the early 80s, and back then we had regular national championships. But it's been more than 25 years since we crowned a national champion, like we'll do here today.
Let's dive into some of the rules and what you're going to see today in Pop-A-Shot. This next hour is jam-packed with action. First and foremost, we have a qualifying round. Best scorers will get the higher seeds leading into our final 8.
Right. Then there'll be head-to-head competitions, bracket style, 2 out of 3, and then we'll go on to eventually crown the champion.
Let's learn about some of those rules with one of our friends from Semi-Pro. Father Pat's going to break it all down.
As a priest and a referee, I need to train like everybody else. In the big moments, I need to be at my best, especially days like today.
Timeout for a Pop-A-Shot championship. As a longtime basketball referee and priest, I know rules are super important, so listen up. For the first 20 seconds, all baskets are worth 2 points. For the final 10 seconds, all baskets are worth 3 points.
Reach 40 points and you get a bonus 15 seconds.
Get it? Got it? Good. Now let's Pop-A-Shot, only on the Ocho.
Very fitting, Father Pat breaking it all down. So you notice the key difference there. In those last 10 seconds, you get an added point, and it really amplifies the importance of hitting shots late.
Right, exactly. The first 20 seconds are 2 points each. Then the last 10 seconds are 3 points. And then if you hit the 40-point barrier, you get 15 bonus seconds. So it's really a sport to really take off quite a bit.
It's not just skill. It's all about timing. So let's dive into our qualifying round. We're going to introduce you to Luke Kaczurski, the 44-year-old out of New Jersey. He's a professor at Fordham. And let's see if the professor can put that brain to work here at the shooting line.
Yeah, the professor said when he notified his students that he was in this competition that they started challenging him. So he's got a lot of takers back in New Jersey.
I sure hope class is canceled today, watching Professor Kaczurski go to work. Keep in mind when that clock hits under 10 seconds, you get the 3-pointers kicking in.
Yeah, he's consistent here. He's missing a few, but if he can warm up now and start hitting that the 3 ball. Now he's getting the 3 ball.
Here we go. Needs one
and
more
now he's
for
in
40,
bonus.
and he gets his extra time.
And this is where points can really multiply.
Okay, bonus time begins for the professor. Let's get to 70 here. There's 2 right back to back.
That's a good opening round.
5 seconds left. And this is just the qualifying action, not even the big stuff yet.
Yep, there it goes, 82. That's a good first score. I mean, Professor has a big cheering section here. So brought a lot of people down from New Jersey with him.
82 for Kaczurski, the marketing professor. This will set the stage for Brian Spellin, who makes his way in. The 33-year-old out of Brooklyn. He's a big Knicks fan. Big year for the Knicks. That man is locked in.
Yeah.
High arcing shot.
Yeah, it has a lot of backspin on it, but you can see he's pretty much going swish. So now he's throwing backboard. So
his motto is swish and conquer.
Yes.
Go a little more bank style here this round.
He actually holds a Guinness World Record for most blindfolded 3-pointers made in 1 minute.
Wait, say that again.
Blindfolded 3-pointers made in 1 minute. Yes.
That is incredible.
Yes.
Man can't even see it. He can still get buckets.
Exactly. So he's going to need all of his senses here. I don't think he's going to make bonus time. No, unfortunately, he does not.
So 28 points for Spellin. Keep in mind, you have to hit 40 points to get the bonus time.
In the
That's
30
the magic
seconds,
number.
correct.
Which will now open the door for our third competitor coming in. There he is. You see him smile. Josh Caputo makes his way up. The Montgomery, Illinois product.
He loves the Chicago teams, and his family traveled here with him as well.
His video submission to qualify was fantastic.
Yes.
Earning himself a spot. Now the clock is underway. We get things rolling here. 30 seconds for Caputo.
Yeah, he was looking really strong in the warm-ups. I think he might be one of the favorites here today.
Wow, already at 34 points.
Yeah, you can see
so he'll get bonus time easily.
Oh, yes, he's already in the bonus. Yeah, he was hitting triple digits earlier.
This man is a machine.
Yes. So now these are all 3-pointers from now on.
And bonus time still.
Yes. So he still has 15 seconds. He's done here.
Extra 15 seconds.
Yep.
Oh my God, the record was 82. That's been shattered.
Yes, I think we got a new leader in the clubhouse.
Backwards hat it all. Caputo, triple digits.
Hopefully he's keeping something in reserve. There he goes, 107.
Wow. The new leader in the clubhouse.
And that's the Century Club. He hit 100, so that's a mark of a really, really good game.
Is that sort of the number to look for today?
I
Triple
think
digits?
so, at least. I think we're going to need at least that for the winner today. So we've already seen Josh Caputo hit that number.
Here is our tallest competitor, Brett Morse-Carson, with a 7'3" wingspan. My goodness, the 6'10" power forward here in Papa Shot.
Yeah, ironically, he did not play high school basketball. He said he grew late, and so he focused on tennis. He even played some professionally, and now still is a tennis pro.
And stylistically, he loves the bank shot, which is a little different.
Yes, yeah, some players will go straight bank, some will use straight swish. It's kind of a personal preference. We'll see both here today, but yeah, he's definitely going with the bank.
He gets over the 40 points, so bonus time added.
Yeah, so he can definitely make up a lot of points here.
Is this Tim Duncan-esque, the 6'10" forward, just
exactly.
going to work on the bank?
With a smooth shot.
The magic number to beat, 107. He's getting close. 2 seconds. And a nice score for Brett Morse-Carson. He'll be a high seed.
Yes, he's number 2.
So now that we're 4 competitors in, we got to introduce you to the 3rd member of our team. Mr. Pop, what's going on, sir?
It's great to see you. You know, we're here at the National Championship. I'm very happy to be part of the broadcast team. I thought I was going to be part of the competition, but I found out it would be as a ball. So I'm very happy to be on the team.
Mr. Pop, we're glad to have you as a sideline reporter, not a ball today. We appreciate you.
Well, that's very kind words. Kindest I've heard all week.
Hey, that's the key of ESPN Ocho. Got to have friends on the sidelines. Thanks, Mr. Pop. We continue to roll through now our qualifying action. And here comes Kirk Dixon making his way up.
He's got quite a background. He's actually swam the English Channel. He's got over 100 swimming records, and now he's turned his attention to Papa Shot.
He said, how did he practice? I threw as much garbage as my hoop as I could, as fast as I can.
Well, that's what he's doing now. You can see he's going the 2-hand route. He's having a little trouble grabbing the balls, but
looking to get out of that sticky situation.
Yeah, I think once he's getting quantity up there. Yeah, he's the first one we've seen do the 2 hands, and unfortunately, he isn't hitting a lot so far.
I wonder, is it about being the shots leader or about being more efficient in a round like this?
We'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but I think it's getting your rhythm. And these are brand new games, so they haven't had a lot of chance to spend on them.
The crowd's behind him.
Yep. Oh,
but he didn't hit the 40, so he ends at 27 points. Remember, all 8 will qualify. This is for seeding purposes. Who's going to be a higher seed? And now the man with some personality, Luke Lorick, makes his way up. The Loveland, Colorado product. He's got a whole support of fans here
well,
today.
he's originally from South Carolina, so he's kind of a hometown boy, even though he calls Colorado home now.
He's an insurance guy by day and a tailgater by night. That man is tailgating everywhere. I think he was tailgating outside here.
I think so, yeah.
At Rock Hill, South Carolina. We saw him pregame. Now he's getting some shots up. The high score so far, Josh Caputo over 100. No one else has cracked triple digits.
So now he's in 3-point range. He's got to start hitting these.
Has to get to 40 or his time runs out.
He's going bank also, but it hasn't been time.
And he'll hold at 26 points. A little bit of a clock jam down at the bottom with Spellin and Dixon and Lorick. But you know what? We get our 8th competitor and maybe our best chance to introduce Megan Cattell as she steps in, a 39-year-old from St. Louis. Or sorry, Steelstead.
Yes,
will come in.
Megan's next.
Steele out of Minnesota.
She owns a vintage shop up there in the Twin Cities. Says she likes to, students will come in and play all the time. She's got a game in the shop.
Steele's got a good form. He's with 3-pointers here. Needs a few more to get to 40.
Yep.
31. Come on! Oh, just short.
Needed that last one to go in.
But that does put her in a pretty high seed right now with one to go. So that was Steele Steedham. Great round for Steele. And now Megan Cattell comes up. the St. Louis product.
And her family is here as well. You'll hear them in the background. And she calls herself the Papa Shot Mom.
So our final competitor getting things underway. This is all for seeding purposes.
She was putting up really good scores in the warm-ups as well.
Great touch from the two-pointers. Let's see if those three-pointers kick in.
Yep. So she's going straight swish, no bank.
Oh,
now
look at this run.
5
in a row,
there she
6,
goes.
7.
Yep.
Oh,
And
Mama
now-
can shoot too. Give her 40.
And now she's in bonus.
Keep
So
that
she
clock
could-
running. Okay. Right now she's in line for 3rd or 4th place.
Yeah, she's been one of the higher seeds.
Okay, Megan.
There she goes.
Buckets. Mama can really shoot it
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Over 80 points.
Yep. There. Oh.
Oh, the hottest
Great.
shooter in the
Yeah.
final 10 seconds. Megan Cattell through qualifying. When we come back, we'll get you the full bracket and gear up for the championship round of coverage. What a great introduction to Papa Shot. Our national title's underway. Plenty more from Rock Hill, South Carolina when we return. Always bet on a sport like this. That's the
Yes.
key as we come back from break. A reminder, the Sonic is a proud sponsor of today's coverage. Papa Shot national title with a new Sonic $1.99 menu. 5 Sonic favorites for just $1.99 each. Live free, eat Sonic. Love the Olympic spirit. Love the spirit of this Papa Shot national championship today. We just completed our qualifying round, so now we begin our bracket of play, which means we'll get things rolling, off and running here. We have a best-of-3 competition. This is the 1 versus 8. Caputo and Lorick will get things rolling.
Caputo looked really strong. He was definitely the best player that first the qualifying round. See if Lorick can pull off the upset.
Keep in mind, you have to score 40 points to get the extra added time. So far, Caputo, who put up 107, he's locked in. Chersky,
Luke's.
the professor out of Fordham, is waiting in the wings.
Yeah, Luke Lorick is shooting well. It's better than his qualifying match. See if he can. Oh, he hit bonus. So they're both in the bonus. So
The way Caputo's shooting right now, he might be not only the favorite, but a tough man to beat.
yeah, he's looking really strong. He's already surpassed his qualifying round. This is anything over 100 is very good, and so he's blowing right past that.
So game 1 goes to the sharpshooter.
Yep.
37-year-old Josh Caputo.
And now they'll switch sides and play game 2 in this best-of-3.
And even a 67 for Lorick, that's a really good number.
Yeah, he was, what, 27 in the first round, so 67's a really good.
They'll switch sides here for round 2, and we are underway. Caputo is a big Chicago fan, watched a lot of Steve Kerr growing up, sharpshooter. He's following in his footsteps.
Yeah, he said the Jordan-era Bulls are his favorite team of all time. Oh, we have a ball loose. Referee Dave is on it.
The band's on the field.
Yes.
Don't worry, everything's okay.
He's not Father Pat. He's not a man of the cloth, but he's a good official.
Caputo now is putting on an absolute clinic. Over 70 points.
And now, if Lorick, he did not get the bonus time, so his game's over. So he cannot.
He gets to watch the number 1 seed.
Right, exactly.
Rifle it up.
So Caputo's still playing, but Lorick's done.
The record to beat, 131.
And it looks like he's going to take it easy, knowing he's already cruised into the Final Four.
And here's your first semifinalist, Josh Caputo. Put on a show.
Yep. Looking really strong. He's throwing down the gauntlet here.
So the number 1 seed moves on. The Century Club.
Yes.
He's been hitting the Century Club every round.
Yeah.
Today,
He's living in the Century Club. He's making it his home.
Now we fast forward to our 4-5 matchup.
It's the professor.
Or pardon me. Yep. Chersky and Steedham.
Professor K against Steele. So
These two were neck and neck in overall scoring in that first round. 82 apiece. Both shooters looking to get going here.
yeah. Both doing the bank, or both going without the bank, doing the swish. Steele's going to need to make the last couple to hit 40. Oh, I think it was just
short.
after, yeah. And so now it's up to the professor just to add to his total. But he's already won game one.
Kaczorski going for bonus points here. It won't matter at this point. He takes round one.
Yep.
So what does Steele do this next round? How does she come back?
She just needs one or two more makes, and she's in bonus time. So even though the score looked rather lopsided there, the final, because of the bonus time, if she can make that, she can be right there with the professor.
The winner of this takes on Josh Caputo, who's been dominant, over 100 points every time.
Both players starting a little slow here.
Steele Sedum, who noted blood, sweat, and tears went into this qualifier. She had a fantastic video submission to make this tournament.
It's kind of a war of attrition here. I don't know either one's going to make bonus time.
40 is the magic number. You're right.
Close.
Kaczorski maybe.
He did, yes. Oh, and unfortunately Steele did not. So Professor K has moved on to the Final Four.
The Fordham professor keeping himself alive. Now just getting some extra shots out, right? Just stay loose.
Exactly. These are new games. These are the first time they played them. So I think any...
Congrats to our semifinalists, Josh Caputo and Luke Kaczorski, moving on. What a great start to this Papa Shot national title. We got a bottom half of the bracket to fill out. Who's going to join the Century Club when we return? Okay. And he's on to the semifinal along with Josh Caputo. Two of our higher seeds kick it in. Now the bottom half of the bracket will unfold, and it really gives you a sense. 100's been the magic number to beat. Best out of 3. We got a dynamic competition coming up.
Absolutely, yes. These next ones, Megan Cattell and Kurt Dixon.
So let's continue that coverage. So Cattell, the mom, who's been fantastic in her round in, and then Dixon, the 57-year-old, he's the vet, looking to keep things rolling. And now we're underway.
Dixon going with the two hands again. And Cattell just going with the swish, but very consistent.
Dixon alternating hands back and forth. He's knocking him in all of a sudden.
Oh, this is very close. He's got it down this time.
Have to hit 40 to extend that time. Cattell needs one here.
Yep.
Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, neither made it.
Whoa, okay, 39 points, but
Cattell,
a win.
Cattell takes the win. Yes, so it's game one. See if they switch sides, what happens.
Round one win for Megan Cattell, the St. Louis product. Big Indiana Fever fan. Getting some Caitlin Clark tips here in Papa Shot.
Yes. Dr. Dixon's from Manhattan, Kansas, not far from the birthplace of Papa Shot, Salina, Kansas.
Kurt Dixon won 100 national titles in swimming. This man knows how to survive below water. Now he's got to survive with buckets.
Yeah. He's treading water now.
Can he splash a couple of three-point shots here?
No, it's not looking good.
Not enough.
No, not quite.
So
okay,
Megan Cattell, she moves on and has bonus time to add to her total. Megan Cattell, the mom, enjoying her moment. Kids on hand and a trip to the semifinals now.
She said she's accustomed to lugging her kids around. It's time for them to come support her. So
there's the kids. En fuego, I like that.
Yes, en fuego on the Ocho.
Okay, so our top seeds all continue to advance. 1, 3, and 4. Now the bottom of our bracket, we have the tallest man in the building, Brett Morse-Carson, the 6'10", and Brian Spellin, the 7 seed. This is a best of 3 here in this quarterfinal round.
It's been straight sets so far. Hopefully we can get a 3-game here, but so far.
Morse-Carson, who's lived by the bank and so far is thriving by it.
He is. Yeah, he was in our Chicago qualifier. He was putting up century clubs consistently, so he's going to be right up there at the end.
And Spellin has like that globetrotter high-arcing shot.
Yeah.
Well, Steph Curry ranch here, miles from his hometown. In
Hey,
Davidson.
they're both in bonus. Great.
Both over 40. That's a good
Brian's
sign.
going to need to really move to catch up.
Morse Carson, though, putting on a clinic. 87. Let's get into the Century Club. One more.
Yeah. Can he do it? Yes,
and
he
he's
did.
got it.
Okay.
102.
Very good performance for both players.
Spellin, who only scored 28 in the qualifier, he doubles his scoring.
Yeah, like I said, these are new games. Players are getting a little more accustomed to them. They're accustomed to their home games, so when you're playing an away game, it's a little bit different. Spellin was actually used to be a prison guard at Rikers Island, he told me, so he's used to some pressure. But I don't know
Morse Carson, though, just can't miss.
No, I don't think he's ever come up against anything like this.
Look at that machine on the left side. Number 2 seed looks to match his top 3.
Yeah, the only 2 players hit the Century Club. We may be seeing where this is going.
Spellman may have the prettiest shot in the game, but I think his time's going to run out.
Yep, hit a lot of backspin.
And look at that, cheering on Morse Carson. I love it.
Oh, these are great competitors. Everyone's very excited to be here, really enjoying themselves.
So there you go, a 2-0 win for Morse Carson. He's on to the semifinals. And now we have a full bracket set and ready to go. All top 4 seeds moving on. Who's your favorite right now, Tony? Who do you think?
It's got to be Caputo. I mean, he's put up the highest scores. He's looked consistent. He's going to be really tough to beat. Yeah, I think Caputo and Caputo's got to be the leader in the clubhouse. I mean, he's putting up straight hundreds. He's put up the high scores, and then Morse Carson, Brett is really coming on. We saw him in Chicago do really well. So it's looking like it's a chalk, but we'll see if the professor and the Papa Shot mom can have a say.
We got to clear a bracket out. 1-4-3-2 for the best we've seen today. Papa Shot National Championship coverage continues. Who's going home with a trophy? We'll find out next. Welcome back to the 2024 Papa Shot National Championship, powered by Pabst Blue Ribbon, part of a huge day of ESPN8, the Ocho coverage by Sonic. In the heart of Rock Hill, South Carolina, the shooting continues. We're down to the semifinals. We want to learn more about one of our big semifinalists, so Mr. Pop's got the word on the street.
I'm here with Megan Cattell. I was talking to Megan before the competition. She told me she's got a bit of a secret weapon to deal with the new games and the extra height at the front. Megan, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I went out and got some tall shoes here, so every little inch is going to help, and so far so good. So we'll see how it goes.
It's definitely helping so far. You look focused, you look experienced. How many times have you beaten your kids to get ready for this?
I don't know that they've ever beat me, so I've at least racked up a 20, 25 practice wins against them.
Undefeated in the household. How do they feel about that?
They're working hard to catch up.
Well, they can keep working hard. I don't see them catching anytime soon. You've been on fire.
All right, thank you, Mr. Pop.
Good luck in the competition.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Man, gotta love the energy of our semifinals. Great crowd on hand, and all of a sudden, chalk has prevailed here. 1-4-3-2. Caputo has been in triple digits. Kaczorski's been good, but now in the best-of-5 format, Tony, how does that change things?
Yeah, it's we'll see. Papa Shot is not necessarily an aerobic activity, but might start seeing some tired shoulders here as we get into the third game, and it's certainly if we go 4 or 5.
Add in all the bonus time as well, the race to get over 100 points. Let's see how it unfolds now as we begin our semifinals. Caputo's been dominant, but Kaczorski, the marketing professor.
We'll see what the professor has in store.
And we're underway, game 1 of this best-of-5. Kaczorski, he rolled over Stedham to get to this point, and then Caputo dominated Lorik.
Yeah, Caputo's looking really tough. He rarely misses, it seems like.
It's raining buckets here in Rock Hill. I waited 30 minutes to say that, but that's how well he's been shooting.
He's earned it.
Look at both shooters, though, in the bonus time.
Yeah.
Caputo's looking to break his own record, 130. Even Kaczorski nearing 90 points. Needs a couple threes here.
Come to the end.
Wow, a new single high for Caputo.
Yeah, he's thrown down the gauntlet. He's shown he's the man to beat.
Josh Caputo, the technology services supervisor and part-time bucket getter.
Kuchersky a little slow on the start there, but he's popped out to an early lead. That didn't last long. And again, once you get to the 3 points in the last 10 seconds and bonus time, that's when the scores can really change. Kind of like double jeopardy.
What is make a bucket for 500, please? As Caputo now gets the bonus time, so does Kuchersky. A little tighter here in game 2.
Yeah.
Wow, Caputo is a literal bucket-getting machine.
Once he gets going, there's no stopping him.
Chance at 100 here. Into the Century Club for Caputo. And now a 2-0 lead in the semis.
Now they'll switch sides again.
There's the Century Club.
Yep.
Man, the creativity of the kids with the shirts today.
Yes. No, we've got some great fans here.
I saw a sign that said Globo Gym blew a 4-1 lead. Speaking of dodgeball on ESPN Ocho, it's so perfect. Mr. Pop on hand.
Yeah. You have your first championship in more than a quarter century. People get excited.
A sport that everyone's played at some point in their life, but can you beat Josh Caputo right now? That's the question. And Caputo up over 50 points. Kuchersky needs a little more to extend his time. And he will. That's good news. Bonus time for both.
Caputo's the best of quantity and quality. He's been shooting regularly 80% plus, which is better than any other shooter here today.
Kuchersky's playing checkers, but this man's playing chess. Josh Caputo.
86 is a great score, but
on to a championship final.
He was not to be denied.
Man, 137, 104, 113. That is a killer 3 rounds.
Yeah, that really is. Like I said, he's putting up a lot of shots. He's not missing many at all. He's regularly shooting in the high 80s. So that's really good when you're shooting high quantities.
So let's see who Caputo will face in the second semifinal. The man with the backwards cap now leans back and watches our tallest height differential, 5'3" versus 6'10". But size doesn't matter in this game. It's all about buckets.
No, it doesn't. And that's there's a lot of debate about the advantage or disadvantages of height. You know, in much shorter shot, but it's also a longer reach to grab the ball. So if you're trying to get up a lot of shots, height can be a disadvantage.
Megan Cattell taking care of Dixon. Morse Carson beating Spellin to get to this point. And pretty tight here with 8 seconds left.
Yeah, well, I mean, they both have reached bonus time, so this is going to go. So,
wow, Mama Cattell is knocking in threes.
Once she gets going, yeah, this.
Here we go, game 1 on the line, 10 seconds.
May come down to the last shot. Oh,
Morse Carson needs buckets.
Papa Shot Mom's taking off.
Cattell won't give him space. No. And the Century Club.
She hit it. Wow.
Game 1 to Cattell.
That's a great performance. You can see both players are getting better, but yeah, Morse Carson's going to have to hit the Century Club again, I think, if he wants to beat the Papa Shot Mom.
This is a best of 5, but game 1 was really good. Now game 2. Both shooters are trading buckets, literally, Tony, the whole time.
Yeah, it's back and forth. These are both, again, once they get to those last 10 seconds of the 3-pointers, that's when we can really see someone take off. But so you want to hit your stride going into that. Morse Carson still doing the bank, which these balls are all pumped pretty solidly. So that's one thing we've seen in the past, that if you get a deflated ball, then bank makes a lot of sense. Just hit it off the backboard and have it drop in. But
both shooters get the bonus time. Looks like Morse Carson in a good position here in game 2.
Yeah, it's looking like the left side game is the favorite so far.
If you're Josh Caputo, you're sweating bullets right now, because these are 2 great shooters.
They are. This one I think we're going to go with.
That's the first time we haven't had a clean sweep either. A little bit open on the scorecard. With our lead referee, Dave, laying out the rules.
So the players can't reach over until the clock, until it says go. So you can see they're anxious. Now they'll start.
Now the clock's off. Who has the advantage right now in 2 games?
I don't know, though. The left side was the winner in the first 2 of this one, but Morris Carson looks like he's got it down, dialed in. I think the bank may take a little while to the bank shot to get your rhythm, but once you have it, it's tough to beat.
He's also got a 7'3" wingspan. He can basically touch the net.
Yes, he can just about touch it. Yes, exactly.
And then Megan Cattell can knock in all those three-point shots.
Yeah.
She gets really good late in the clock.
Yeah, once she gets going, she's going to need 2 more to hit the bonus. Oh, so
bonus time it is.
It's going to be tough though. Brett has really hit a stride here. Papa Shot Moms needs to get going.
Morris Carson is knocking these things in so easily.
Yeah, he's looking like he could be a Century Club member again.
One more. There it is,
There's,
100.
Yes.
102, a statement in this third round.
Yes. So we'll see how the players, as we go to our 4th game, this is, you can see
We talked about that shoulder with Mr. Pop.
They're moving their wings around a little bit. Yeah, it takes a little bit.
This is 5 minutes of straight shooting.
Yeah.
And now round 4. Megan Cattell must win this to force a 5th.
See how the scores hold up here.
She's off to a good start, but the speed of Morris Carson.
Yeah, he's just a machine, grabbing the ball and releasing it immediately.
Neck and neck here in game 4. Winner Josh Caputo sitting in the finals for our first championship in Papa Shot in 25 years. It's lived up to it so far.
Yeah, it's been a great competition. Morris Carson, is hitting the stride again. But
Both
now
players
they're
in the
both in
bonus.
3. It's anyone's game here in the last 10 seconds.
Cattell's got to hurry.
Yeah, she missed a couple there, left the door open for Morris Carson.
5 seconds. Brett Morris Carson, our tallest competitor, climbs to the final. And what a matchup. 4 games to decide it. 2 excellent competitors. We're getting ready for the biggest moment of this Papa Shot National Championship. We're handing out trophies when we come back. Josh Caputo, Brett Morris Carson on the other side. In partnership with Pabst Blue Ribbon and Manscaped, it's the Beers and Balls giveaway. Prize packages include a custom Papa Shot PBR cooler. That bar is signed, of course, with another swag and body care kits from Manscaped. Enter now at papashot.net/giveaway. Welcome back here to Rock Hill, South Carolina, the Papa Shot National Championship. Right before our national finals, we have more with Mr. Pop. Take it away, sir.
Thanks, Evan. I'm here with Josh Caputo, who so far has been cruising through the competition, but I think I see a little fear in your eye now that you're coming up against Brett. What do you think about that? Am I on base?
Kinda. That's just the biofreeze wearing off.
Now, I saw you and Brett, you were warming up together, so you're pretty familiar with this game. What's the #1 thing you're thinking coming up into this matchup?
That I look like a giant baby next to him.
Well, if you think you look like a baby, how do you think I feel? He stood next to me the other day. I felt like a child, and I'm old.
Yes. You're not that old. No,
Oh,
you look great. You look great.
Oh, you're gonna make me blush. Come on now. You have any more compliments for me?
The suit looks great, but you got to ditch the sleeves.
I think so too. Show off the guns. All right, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Mr. Pop on the bicep routine coming into the Ocho. That guy slowed it up. As we've told you, 2 of the best coming up. Josh Caputo, Brett Morris Carson. Hasn't necessarily mattered about size or skill. It's all about hitting those threes, and both men have gone over 100 today, which means we could be in for a doozy.
Yeah, either way, Caputo's been very consistently over 100, but Morris Carson shown he can be that. He can hit that number.
There's the second semifinal. Morris Carson beating Megan Cattell in 4 tight games. And we do want to talk about numbers today, especially on the Ocho. We got to bring up the math of these shooters. Look at those average scores. Both around 60%, but really right now Caputo has shown his ceiling is the higher as anybody.
It's just the number of shots taken. Caputo has played 1 fewer game too, so he's taken a tremendous amount of shots. And it's just, consistent. You got to hit the shots, but you got to take the shots. And it's that quantity versus quality. And you can see these guys are both shooting about the same percentage, but Caputo's just taking a lot more shots.
Brett Morris Carson going the bank route. Caputo firing at will, which sets up a matchup of the Century Club.
Yep.
Both guys have been
and
there.
There's his family.
This will be a best-of-7 championship final. Caputo's yet to drop a game between his first 2 rounds. Morris Carson into the finals as well. And we got a national title on the line here, Tony.
Caputo chooses to start on the left. That seems to have been the higher scoring game so far, but they're identical games. There shouldn't be any difference.
So game 1 underway. Keep in mind, Caputo had averaged almost 15 more shots per round. Gets a lot of options off.
Yeah, you can see right now he's just hitting.
It's like the waterfall at the Bellagio in Vegas. It just fires away. You got to keep up. Morris Carson's pretty efficient, but he's not moving at the same pace.
He's just getting outshot. And that's again, sometimes having that long wingspan, it's a shorter shot, but again, to reach and get that shot off takes a lot more. Yeah, Caputo is looking unstoppable here.
Caputo's taken over all of Rock Hill right now. Easily 130.
Wow.
His record is 137
And
until
he's past
now.
that. Yep. Wow.
150.
Wow.
The Montgomery, Illinois native is calling Rock Hill home.
Yes.
And even for Morris Carson, 90 is a pretty good score.
Oh, it's a really good score. Yeah, he's been up there. That would win almost every other game today. But against Josh Caputo now, it's coming up far short.
Josh, for his birthday, got a full-on Papa Shot gym in his house, and you can tell he's putting it to work.
He's got the Chicago Bulls game, yep, and I guess they brought it upstairs to practice, and I think his wife's anxious to get back downstairs.
Between raising his kids with Paw Patrol and making buckets, it's a busy weekend here for Josh Caputo.
Absolutely.
Round 2 underway. This is the best of 7.
Yeah, Morris Carson just needs to get up more shots because Caputo is not missing many, and he's getting up a lot.
I like Josh's angle here. He gets right to the bottom and grabs him and chucks him up. Nearly at 50 points already.
Yeah, he's got a rhythm down. You can see he's just going straight swish and just hitting. It's got to be 10, 12 plus in a row. He's just not missing now.
Both players in bonus time.
When you're shooting with that kind of quantity and not missing, it's going to be tough to beat.
Well, he got 153 a moment ago. Not too shabby at 127.
Yeah, he's looking really strong. I don't know what Morris Carson's plan is, but
does he know it? Has it kicked in yet?
I think it may have. Yeah, I think he may have to go gluely on it or whatever. Maybe take him out at the knee.
You don't want the pressure to kick in, but he's been able to shoot through it.
So referee Dave, I think, is giving him a little extra time here between games, because we are doing best of 7. So
Morris Carson calling the timeout.
Yes, yeah, he wants a little breather, but look, Caputo's in his head. Yeah, he's.
Let's do this.
Thanks to Ref Dave clearing us up.
Game 3.
Okay, game 3 underway.
Best of 7, so Caputo needs 2 more to move on to become the national champion.
They're both shooting around 60%, but it's the volume of shots.
Right. Caputo's just, and in these last couple wins, he's hitting 137, 150 points. He's hitting a lot better than 60%.
Okay, Morris Carson hanging tough.
He is. This is where he's got to be consistent, though, as we get into the 3 points. Caputo's missing more this game.
Both will get bonus points, bonus time.
They're hanging.
Now the 3-point shots for the last 15 seconds.
Their scores can really change.
Morris Carson's got to hustle.
Yeah, Caputo's just stopped. He's just making everything now. He's put the pedal down. He's not fooling around anymore.
Josh Caputo, another 120 plus. Wow. 1 win away from a title.
From what seems inevitable.
And he just wagged that finger. Needs 1 more.
Yep. And
job's not finished.
Another water break here. This is the first time, well, I guess Morris Carson won 4 games last time, but this is Caputo's first one going this far.
The 2024 Papa Shot national title could literally come down to these next 45 seconds.
Yes, history will be made here. First national championship in more than 25 years.
Morris Carson claiming his turf. Our top 2 competitors in the play-in round and all through this tournament.
Referee Dave setting them up again.
Okay, mano-a-mano here for the national championship.
And they're off. So Morris Carson, I think, just has to hope to hit the Century Club and hope Caputo's off a little bit, but he has not been.
Caputo all day has been locked in.
Yeah, from warm-ups, other players were taking a little time getting used to the game, but
he's taken over Rock Hill in the shooting competition. He put up 150 in the first round of his final.
I think not only is that his family, but I think other families have now jumped on the Josh Caputo bandwagon.
Little tighter here, just a 4-point difference.
Yeah, see if we can Go to a 15.
Oh, here we go. 5 seconds.
Oh, he's got a hit. Oh,
for the national title. One more. Caputo hangs on. The century mark, delivers a clean sweep and a Pop-A-Shot national championship.
Tremendous effort.
That was real tight in the 4th round, but Josh Caputo puts on a show for these folks in Rock Hill. And the magic number leads to the magic trophy. We'll talk to our national champion, Josh Caputo. Soak it in. This is your moment. ESPN Ocho coverage continues. The 2024 Pop-A-Shot National Championship is powered by Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. You look like you need a PBR. Please drink responsibly. And by the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped. See now at manscaped.com. How about our Manscaped MVP, that man right there, Josh Caputo, and with more, we go over to Mr. Pop.
Thanks, Evan. I'm here with Josh, the big winner today, the Pop-A-Shot 2024 National Championship. Josh, congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's hear it for him, yeah! Woo!
I really like the new look, very Scott Van Pelt.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to take over Sports Center at night. Now that my Ocho gig is up, I got my sights set on higher rungs, if I could say that.
Slippery stairs, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, I don't even have legs. That'd be really tough. Now, Josh, how's the shoulder feeling? You played a lot of games there. You swept right through, though.
Yep, I might need a couple days off just to, recoup, but I'll be all right. I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah. You'll definitely be okay. I mean, that sweet, sweet victory heals all your wounds, right?
Yes, it does. Yes, yes, it does.
All right, what's the first thing you're going to do with your new Manscaped Lawnmower 5.0?
That's personal.
No, it's just the two of us. Come on.
Make my wife very happy.
Oh, very good answer. Very good answer.
Yep. Well, how about you? What are you going to do with yours?
Well, that's personal, right? Now I'm going to make my balls nice and smooth.
Absolutely. Just like this one.
There we go. Hey, congratulations, Josh. You were awesome today. Now go get your trophy. Go get your champ chain. You're the man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pop. Always keeping it entertaining. Josh Caputo, the Illinois product, celebrating. He went to Century Club 4 straight times. Man could not miss it. Now time for the trophy presentation, the championship chain.
Chain.
Put that chain to work, Josh. There you go.
And your name will be etched forever on the Pop-A-Shot National
Gets
Championship
kids
trophy.
involved in the trophy presentation.
2024. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You guys want to come in here?
Yes.
Oh, the best part of the Ocho. Lift that trophy, kids. Lift that trophy. The Caputo family celebrating tonight.
You guys want to try this on?
Josh Caputo, your Pop-A-Shot national champion. Try the chain on for size.
Can I have it?
Look at that. Show the camera. Yes.
Loving it.
You want to try it on too?
Yes. Okay. It's heavy.
It is.
Let's talk about what else is happening today on the Ocho, because we are jam-packed. 52 hours of coverage, and we're right in the middle of it. Just named our Pop-A-Shot national champion, the Vice Sports national championship coming up, and then later in the day, the Turf Wars adult kickball title. A lot of outdoor sports coming up the next few hours. We'll be back with breakdancing later tonight. It is nonstop here on the Ocho, but here on the hardwood and in the Pop-A-Shot national title, pretty clear who was the man who dominated, but we appreciate everybody's effort to make this a fun day. Josh Caputo celebrates a clean sweep of the national championship. Man, a new sport, 25 years in the making for this national championship. You put on the chain, you get to celebrate, the kids are planning out the trip back to Illinois. That man who put 153 as his high score. You think you could beat that? Head to your nearest Pop-A-Shot. Buy one yourself, see if you can try it. Can you beat that man? The century mark, 4 straight times.
Going through the airport on this, with this.
Oh yeah, you got to walk through the airport with stuff like that.
I don't know if that's
For our
I think
talented ESPN Ocho crew, we've named a national title. This is powered by Pabst Blue Ribbon. What a great day for a brand new sport, the ESPN Ocho. Top seeds making it all the way through, but Josh Caputo taking down Brett Morse-Carson. For all 8 of our competitors, thank you very much. Enjoy this championship celebration. For Tony Stucker and our entire crew here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, I'm Evan Budrovich. Coming up next, Vice Sports, their national title. This is the presentation of ESPN. Thanks for watching. ESPN Ocho coverage continues next.